68.7 Supreme FM. The morning show with Jez and Tim coming to you live. Hit music from the 70s, 80s and 90s. 68.7 Supreme FM. Supreme.
Welcome to Jump in the Turnstyle. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
And we're back again for another episode.
Yeah, where? Unplanned, unrehearsed.
That's right.
Live and direct. Because, like...
Here's the thing.
Do we run it like a radio show? The whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
G'day, yeah. This is TJ. And I'm the sponge.
You're on JTT, jumping the turnstile all day, every day.
How do you think you need to consciously make that decision? What kind of radio guy am I? Is that what you do
you're stuck with
when you're on the radio? Commercial radio?
I think if you go into Gold FM, you pretty much got to talk like this the whole time, Timmy Taco.
Okay, you're halfway between TV personality and...
You're nothing.
No?
Unless you get on one of the posters, like... But you do
on
see
the freeway.
You do see the golden oldie blokes, like on every bus stop, every...
Good oldies.
Yeah, they're still playing that good old time music.
Yeah, now does it update?
No, I'm sick of it.
No, does the track list update the older we get, the older the songs get?
Yes.
So what's top of the pops over there?
Well, you got to... I don't think they play much 70s anymore.
Oh, right.
So it used to be 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s and beyond. but now it's just 80s, 90s and a scattering of 2000s.
Okay, yeah.
You don't get much.
Don't get much in March. Maybe that's a good show. That campaign they can do. Don't get much for March. And they just play, I don't know, 2 songs instead of 1,000. You just don't get much in March.
Yeah, it's a good... well, what else is March? March with us on March. March to the cricket. March
I don't know. Is that when the cricket is? So are they gonna? Do you think they're gonna go in hard on the old cricket season? Because they went easy on the tennis and turned into a bit of a debacle. Do you think they'll do the old switcheroo?
Well, the good thing about the Aussie cricket, if you're just playing Aussies on Aussies,
is there such a thing?
the Big Bash and the 20 leagues and the...
Is that an Oz on Oz?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I think you get a smattering of international players, but during these times that we faced him,
yes,
you could have a bloody cricket match, a footy match. If you've all been in quarantine, there's no one coming in from overseas.
Yeah,
have a bloody hit.
I reckon we should start voting on the stuff that's relevant or not. So they'll say, do you want the cricket? And everyone goes, yes. Or they go, no. And they go, okay.
It's
majority vote.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. We're not going to do it. But we don't get a vote on it. They're just going to do it no matter what every year.
Yeah, because we don't want to miss out on getting the Australian Open again.
Yeah.
Even though it is the Australian Open. And I don't think they're going to move it to Sydney.
Yeah, anyway. It's still Australia.
It could still be an Australian Open in Sydney.
Yeah. Oh, but they don't want stuff being ganked off them. They want it all.
Yeah, they want the Grand Prix. They want the Grand Final, which we didn't get this year. That was played in Queensland, wasn't it?
Well, the Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that moves to Sydney.
Yeah. Do they do one?
I think it's just that it's a 3-month thing, isn't it? The comedy festival over Australia.
I don't know.
Is it? I don't know. I don't have all the facts.
I don't think you have any of the facts.
Factless. You factless.
So tell us about you discovered the park.
Yes.
Give us your lowdown on the park.
Thank you for asking and reminding me.
I also do.
Well, my wife during the latest quarantine lockdown.
Yeah.
She goes, let's go to that park I keep talking about. It's the one with the UFO. And I'm like, how old are you?
Yeah.
We don't have kids. What's with the UFO? And this has been going on for months.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, we're going to the fucking UFO. Little did I know.
Has she been saying to you for months
Yeah, you're
She wants to go to the UFO.
Yeah, she wants
show.
to go to the UFO park. And so, all right. What I didn't know is that it's the Westall UFO site,
The landing site.
the UFO landing site from the 60s.
Yeah, the one that's Australia's greatest bloody sighting.
It was.
Witnessed by 200
Ooh.
students.
Yeah.
And
what else? What other facts do you know?
They landed.
Yes.
They offered. We offer you peace and toilet paper and other technologies like Velcro and.
Well, I'll tell you what. We've talked about the Westall experience or incident before on the podcast.
We have.
But you can see here because it's quite well
Where's
set up.
how close to you did it turn out to be?
As the crow flies.
Do you reckon you would have seen it from your house if it was coming down?
Too hilly. They would have come in low, Tim. Stayed in with the pines.
Okay.
There's lots of pine trees, which makes it extra spooky. I would imagine if you were there at night.
It wasn't at night. I think it was during the day.
Yeah, but if you went back to if we were to go there to have a UFO seance,
yeah, but okay,
is what I'm thinking.
To drink rocket fuel,
Yeah, to do that.
at the UFO.
What is the CE protocols or the CE5 protocols?
I don't know. List them off. You got your
number
one. What do you got?
Well, number one, you scream out.
Scream out. Yes. Number two, you go.
Well,
What?
you electric booklet.
Look at electric booklet. Yeah. I'm trying to say it at the exact same time as you, so it sounds like we know what
Yeah,
we're talking
well,
about.
we don't.
Damn it.
Well, this one is it's well set up. They've got an actual kiddies UFO that you can climb in and all around, so it keeps with the theme.
What? So as a part of the playground, you've got the
there you
actual
go.
UFO. Oh, look at that! This looks like the Gravitron. If people know that, from Luna Park. And look, you can like scale your way up those little polos and scooch into the old UFO.
Yeah.
It's quite sizable, and then you
the
can
slide out the back. It
slippery
shits you-
slide out the
shits
back.
you out the back.
just look. All right, so Apocalypse Now rundown. Right, if you're homeless, you find yourself stuck, go and live in the UFO.
Sure.
It's tin roof.
Yeah.
It's elevated.
And they've got one of those, the bowls you used to sit in, and then it's got the steering wheel in the middle, and you spin it and you spin it and you spin it.
Chuck bucket.
Well, it's a chuck bucket. For sure, I got in it. Got the doggos in it. I did think maybe 3 loop-the-loops, and I was like, oh.
What, the dogs were in it spinning?
Yeah.
How'd they go?
That were fine. I don't think they cared either way.
Okay.
They were just happy to be with us.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so it's got that. It's got some play equipment. It's got barbecues, and then it's actually called the Grange Reserve. If you're playing at home and you want to look it up.
Okay.
Also, it's got connected to it 6.5 acres of remnant bushland. That's all like
6.5 acres.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's over there.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's
Okay.
all you can't bring your doggos in there. It's all
Dogless.
wildlife sanctuary.
Yeah, except for no domestic life.
No, just native. So it says here, it descended down to the goalpost, sat there for a while, then lifted straight up and it took straight off.
Oh, it didn't land.
That was
did it?
Brendan Dixon.
Yes. I
Said-
wonder if
said
it was
that.
in the middle of the goalpost. So iconic for people that love footy. You know.
Scary for those that are petrified of aliens.
Yes. Or those that don't like footy.
No seams, no joins. Looked like it had come out of a mould. One smooth piece of myrtle. I got up to it and I wanted to touch it, but you could feel heat about a minute away. And that was Victor Zuccarinti, Westall High School student.
So they approached it.
Yeah, they all ran up to it.
Wow. Okay.
Um,
Because you're also showing me some pictures there that have like posts with alien
okay,
scripture on it.
So yes, there was some.
Was that red off the side of the thing?
think
Like,
there
what's the
was-
relevance there?
I think these are the symbols that they think they remember seeing.
Yep.
And I'll let you go up from the top there because
Oh, you got your pyramid, right? And then you've got your swirly whirly,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then you've got 3 strikes, which looks like some kind of doom and scrape,
Oh, yeah.
right? Yep. Then you've got what looks like to me as a thermal detonator from Star Wars,
Sure.
which is quite a blast. Thermal detonation. Squiggly lines. Now it's starting to look like the mind cards. Your mind, my mind.
Yeah, sure.
Mind meld.
I'm thinking of a box.
Yeah, and then you got Saturn. Which is interesting. Then divided by swirl.
Divided by swirl. Saturn divided by swirl.
Swirl equals black baton shaped thing.
Okay.
That's written on the pole. Don't know what the significance of that is. Maybe it's a message to the
I think it's more of a code of how to get it onto the ship. You got to go swirly line equals black thing, and then the doors
but are you
open.
pressing it or are you thinking it?
You lick it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. It's the only way in.
Yeah, so that was well worth the 5 kilometre, safe exercising distance.
God, help us.
Yeah,
God help us out there.
Yeah, I know.
We went for a little stroll. We came across a tree that has a giant butt.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Sticking out. What makes trees bulb at the bottom? Is it the brand or is it the?
Well, sometimes you'll find that. Yeah, well, I don't know why that one's bulbing, but I know if you get like a lemon tree, or like where they graft it, so you get a good base. You get like a really hardy lemon tree that has good root systems, but maybe the lemons are a little bit tart.
Yeah. Okay.
And so you graft on a nice lemon onto a strong rooted stock.
Yeah.
And that's where the bulb forms.
Has anyone crossed the old lemon with the old orange?
I think you can put a lemon branch, graft a lemon branch onto an orange tree.
Lemonge.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So yeah,
That
but
works.
what then? Is it popping out half cast oranges and lemons, or is it just popping out lemons on that branch? Like, how does it work?
Yeah, just
Do a
lemons on
crossover?
that branch.
Ah,
But that means you can have one orange tree with 6 different types of oranges on it. You got your navel, you got your blood, you got your.
what? And never the twain shall meet. They don't cross over. They don't go.
They don't cross pollinate.
I'll make you one of
I don't
me,
think so. I don't think so.
and then we'll tree me.
No,
Because
no,
there'd be a billion different oranges, wouldn't there?
Yeah, well, I'll have to look into that a little bit further. I don't know if they cross pollinate.
Some more farts.
Yeah, but then you could have lemons and limes and mandarin, everything on one. Anything citrus you can have on one bloody tree. It's a fruit salad, Tim. And speaking of trees, the puzzle we just did.
Okay.
We've been doing thousands of puzzles.
Oh, you've moved on from the last puzzle.
I've done 6 since the last.
6 since the last you said.
Well, what else am I bloody doing?
All right, so yeah, this is when you foolishly choose a puzzle and you go, yeah, it's a good picture, but then you realise it's all sky or all brick or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like every piece the same.
That's the problem with these trees. I did the sky, I did the castle, I did the side bits, and then we got to the stage. It was 2 days of staring at the tree section. And we said to each other, why are we punishing ourselves?
Why are
like
we
this?
doing this?
So this is the first puzzle I got.
3 quarters of the way. More, further.
More. And just said, it's got me. It's beaten me.
Oh, right.
I'm out.
You just couldn't be
'Cause
fucked.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So we're doing a butterfly now. Butterfly one.
A onesie butterfly or
Hundreds.
butterfly? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
There's that guy. That's what you're going to be saying for the next 2 weeks. Oh, there's that guy. There's that guy. Have you got what's your puzzle language? Like I need a frizzlebot man shape.
Well, I just...
Do you shout it out? Do you call it out?
I organise. I don't so much have language. You know, you got to get your corners first. So this is what I'll do. I'll open up the box. I'll give it a good shake to make sure that all the pieces are...
You shake it.
I
Shake it.
Well, what's the point?
Shake it can't.
If you pull out like a half-done puzzle,
Yeah.
it sort of defeats the purpose of doing a puzzle.
Yeah.
So I will...
I thought that was your legal right to conduct yourself in puzzling, that if 2 pieces come out together in the same formation, that is the puzzle's will. You know what I mean? So lay it as it does lie.
You shall adhere to the puzzle's
The
will.
puzzle's will. That's exactly right.
Yes.
I say.
I think you might be onto something there. So this is what I'll do, Tim.
Yeah.
I'll open up, and listeners, because there are people listening to this, I would imagine.
Is there?
I will open the packet, shake it up, and then I will organise. I'll go through the whole 1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
Scooching out the side bits, right?
Okay.
So by the time I'm done, the table...
You know the bits.
Now, the table's clear,
Yep.
right? Except for the
Framo.
frame, the square, the edges.
Yep.
Then I start... then, once that's in place on the table,
Yep.
then I'll tip out the rest of the pieces, and then I'll flip them all over and separate them.
Okay. Everyone gets
separate.
Yeah.
And then I'll go even further if I can go, oh, no, this is all trees. I'll go,
'Cause it's the
right,
one
tree
thing-
corner.
Yeah.
Go blue
You're sorting.
corner.
It's sort, right? So you don't stop sorting until the last
That's
5
right.
bits go in.
And then when it gets
Sort it,
really
sort it.
difficult, right at the end there with those tree bits.
I know what you do. You bail from it. You just pack it up.
Usually.
Yeah.
No, I'll go, because there's only really 4 or 5 types of puzzle pieces.
Yeah. You got
Got
your
your-
wiggly. You got your jiggly. You got your two-headed.
You got standard, 2-headed and 2-hole.
Yeah.
That's a 4er, I'll call it.
Okay.
So if it's getting difficult like that tree one was, I'll go, right, okay, all 4s. So I'll keep organising all the 4s, go
Yeah.
over there. Then I'll go, right, the ones with the weird little
Fattos
with
the
the
corner.
corner bits.
Yeah.
Right, I'll go, right, organise them all into that. Because you can like...
Oh, so then you go shapes. Because once you start getting a couple of lines done, you can actually see
Yeah.
the cut pattern.
Yeah, you can go, nah,
has
this
to be
one,
there.
this can't be anything
can't be
but
there.
it's got to have a green, it's got to have a hole, it's got to have a
Point. It's got to have a bloody.
shovel.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's puzzling, man.
I think that's
mean,
everybody. It is puzzling, isn't it? Right up to the last piece, it's puzzling. You know, what other activity delivers right to the last bit, and then gets better at the end when you go, yeah.
That's sex, isn't it?
Nah. I was gonna say something a little more tasteful.
That's what I do at the end of it. Yeah. I win.
Again. You win again. Great.
Yeah, so I mean, it's been that 5-day lockdown was bloody.
Yeah, and
That
did
was
you
hard,
see?
that one.
Did you see in Melbourne meteor crashing over the buildings the other night?
No.
We're all in bloody lockdown, and like I pride myself on watching the skis.
Oh, you're a sky gazer.
skies. Yeah, I'm a sky gazer. You know, I'm a gazer kind of guy, right? I'm always gazing,
Yeah. You're always gazing.
looking for a gaze.
Yeah.
And so we're inside. The one time we're inside, it lit up the sky like daylight. We all would have seen it.
When was that?
That was I want to say Thursday night.
Okay,
There's
so a couple of days ago.
Yeah, during the bloody lockdown.
Shit
So
show.
we're
What
missing
time
we're
was
missing the
that?
show. That was like looks to me to be night time.
Definitely night, yes.
Once in a lifetime. That's one of those times.
Yeah, right.
So we missed it. We're missing the show.
Missing the
We're missing
glory.
the show.
That's a shame. That's a crying shame. Did
Yeah.
they know it was coming down? Did they have
Well,
any?
I don't know because you see this one coming down, and then the other day I had this in my news thing, and I cannot read you the story because I did a screenshot, and I should have not done that.
Okay.
Is it an asteroid? Is it a comet? No, it's a high-tech relic of an extraterrestrial civilization.
Relic.
That was relic.
That's your name.
Yeah, that's why I screenshot it. I went, oh, there you go.
But then you didn't.
But then I didn't get the bloody article.
That's all right.
But I'm just saying, is that the guy? Was it relic that fell to the earth and lit up the sky?
We will never know.
No, I guess we won't.
Scientists say we will never know.
At least they're right about that.
Well, we've said in the last couple of episodes last year, like, oh, I'm so pumped up for disclosure. You know, they're going to finally let us know what's up there,
Yep.
and still nothing.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
But maybe if we just push the date off a little later, and then we've got something to look forward to. Like, why
Oh, yeah.
deliver? Oh, it's going to be the last Simpsons episode ever this Tuesday. You know, just what they should do is just do the last episode and go, that's it.
Yeah.
It's axed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Don't drag it out.
Don't drag it out.
Don't wrap it up.
Oh, like the way that mainstream television advertises shows that are coming up, and they show you the entire show.
Yeah, that's right.
For an entire year, that they were running ads for some animation that was coming up on TV, and they were advertising that. I was counting 12 months.
Oh, coming up.
Yeah,
coming up for this. Yeah, like.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming,
Yeah,
and then I didn't see it.
Yeah, they'll do that with the old. Celebrities in the jungle, coming soon. Yeah. Bachelorette, and it's like not till November.
So it's like the Easter egg.
Now, how do we get onto this?
We were talking. It's like the Easter egg thing, you know.
Yeah.
Come in early.
Yeah.
Get them on board. Yeah. Shove the chocolate down their fucking throats. Right? It's Easter! Shove it all down your throat. Get them nice, full, fat. Get them all fat and ready for roasting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then disclosure.
Alien cookbook.
But the aliens are eating us. They're feeding us chocolates and treats.
No disclosure, though.
No, that'll be the disclosure. Is you getting chomped down on.
Oh, that's when you find out.
I'm full of chocolate.
Yeah, right.
You see?
Yeah.
So
the disclosure is your dad.
We've been fattened up thin out our minds, fatten up their asses.
It's like, I mean, they've dedicated a full park down in Westall.
Yep.
For, like, that's pretty much disclosed. Like, UFO landed here. Or an unknown technology, right?
Yeah. That didn't exist. Unless it was in outer space.
Although the people in the 60s, they were a bit...
trippy.
Don't believe anything.
Yeah.
So maybe it was a bloody weather balloon. No, but these kids, they swear by it. It's changed their lives.
Yes, and it was seamless.
Yes.
And it was hot from a distance. Like a hot air balloon.
And it made no noise.
No.
Like a hot, exactly.
Make no noise.
Yes. But, Trumpo. He did sign that. What do you get up to now?
He did.
He did sign that thing.
Space Force?
No, they had to disclose within 180 days all the CIA's information about.
It wasn't actually Trumpo. Whoever put it in, slipped in
into that bill. Into the
that
big bill,
it has to be revealed, and it was like, I don't know, 1,000 pages to this bloody thing, 700 pages,
5,000,
and people just go sign, and they passed a bill by accidente to have to reveal what they know about.
So that must be
something
a countdown
because
108
days, I think it was
180 days. But that was a good 50 days ago. So we're getting closer, and it's that whole thing of giving us another
date, setting some more dates up. But can they just get to that and then just go, nah. Nah.
Yeah, they'll just
stupid fucking rule.
Just be redacted. There'll just be a blank page.
Yeah, and then just get everybody to vote it out.
Yeah,
because they didn't know that they were signing for it.
I would honestly, I don't think anyone would give a shit right now.
Yeah.
If you've seriously said, right, it's real, because then you want to chop out. Like if I find out aliens are real, I want to chop out.
Well, you want them to take her?
I want a power bill cut. I want some tech. I want some medication.
Yeah.
I want.
You want to take the alien medication? Do you?
It depends if they're like Vulcans or like
they're suppositories. They're not Vulcans.
Nanu.
We're gonna go. Yeah, right in the nanos. Yes, I've got the cure for everything, but you're not going to want to take it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Well, it's at what cost? At what cost? What are they going to do? How are they going to get it into you? They're going to think it into you?
And that's one of those. It's one of the devil's tricks. Is like I can give you. You can be the fastest man.
No, you can be the best guitarist on earth.
Yes, but
you're going to meet me at the crossroads and you're going to battle me, and I've got 8 arms, and I've been training for millennia.
No, it's more like you get all the wishes. You get a genie lamp.
Yep.
But it always comes at a cost, doesn't it?
Yes. I believe that I Dream of Genie It was at a cost as well. They weaved into it, and I've never seen it on any of the repeats, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't dreaming it. But Barbara said, was it Barbara? Jeannie. Yes, master. If she wished something into this existence, she was taking it from somewhere that already existed. So if you said, I want $1 million, then the sheik over in
Abu
Dhabi loses his gold stash
it's gotta
that
come
he's
from
resting
somewhere.
on. Yeah, the feathers that his slaves are feathering him with. You know what they do? They blow air on him.
Yeah. I want to have the sexiest face alive, devil. You got a cock on your face. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
It's that kind of gankery.
Yeah, it
the
is.
devil does.
No, but she taketh from the other place. So you got to be really careful when you're doing deals with the devil, right? And the genies, they can give you all the wishes in the world, but at what cost?
At what cost?
Yeah, it's always at what cost.
So you have to outthink the genie and,
You gotta wish-
and the devil.
Can you wish that he doesn't take it from anywhere else that disadvantages anything?
I want this wish not to fuck me over.
No,
It's my
but
wish.
it's all in the wording, you see.
Yeah, you need a
I
lot.
want Tats Lotto and I'm going to fucking spend it all. It's a classic example.
Yeah.
You know? You said it wrong. You said it wrong. You're not going to win Tats Lotto because you're just going to get rid of it.
Now, I wanted to ask you about the Tats Lotto
Sure.
rant you went on at me
Yeah.
last week.
I was about to go
Right.
on it again.
Why should I be taking any advice from you?
Secret.
How many times have you won Tats Lotto?
Well, this is the thing. If I'd entered it, I would have won. But I don't want to. I don't want to be part of that noise.
It'd really help.
I've never
me
won
out.
Tats Lotto. Mason's a bit of the old. He's got the pickaroonie
On the scratchies.
Yeah, he's a good scratcho, right? Scratch is better than his old man. Because I DJ.
I know you do,
Yeah,
One
okay.
day.
So he's good. He hasn't failed yet.
Yeah, but you can't send Mason up to the dish lickers. Go put on 50 on the trots. Son.
Put it all on Scratchy. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. How can we make money out of the kids? Better. Still
look,
illegal.
let them keep playing that video game out there.
Yep.
And he gets really good, and then he goes international.
No, and then he
With the
starts
video
working
games.
for the army.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's training, isn't
Military.
it? Is that what
Military training.
Minecraft is?
Build it, build it, build it.
Get it, build it,
Kill
get
it.
Is there? There's
Stab
no.
it, build it, dig it. No, it's all about
There's no
mining
end to that game,
and
is there?
slavery. Minecraft.
Right.
Yeah? Get your kids on it. We know they can't be on social media and everything, so let's give them something they can really get addicted to.
Really get into.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
But it's so blocky. Why is it so shit?
Because there's probably a fucking formula that lets the kids go, it sucks them in harder.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then when the parents are looking over their shoulder and they go, oh, that game is fucking dumb. Right? It must be dumb. But it's not. It's a sophisticated piece of military exercise.
Bit of kit.
Yeah.
Sophisticated bit of kit.
Yeah. And
That's
you know,
crazy. It's crazy.
for those of you that have just had kids, you're fucked on.
Why is that? Tim?
Because they're gonna have to raise their phones with their kids attached.
Oh yeah.
That's what it's gonna be.
Yes.
Right? That's what it's gonna be.
Well, you've held out quite some time with your eldest getting a.
Audrey's not getting a phone
Till when?
until she's 16 and beyond.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's only like 2 more years.
What pressure? Should we get into this
What
now?
pressure? If you want. If
Well-
you fucking dare.
Right. Right. I think
No, I just don't want her on the.
I know. But what about? Why don't you get her a Nokia?
No, we've yes.
'Cause she
She
needs to
will.
be able to
She
go
will
on a
have a
bar.
contact.
She
She's
needs
going to
to-
have a contact phone before she's 16, but she won't be
Yeah.
on. You know,
iPhone
in the-
712.
get up in the morning, check it out. Get up in the evening, check it out.
Go
Go to
take a
school.
shit. Take it out.
Yeah. Can't take a shit unless it's got entertainment. Go with the.
I do like looking at my phone while I take a shit though.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But you gotta go to school, put it in your locker. You're not allowed to use it at school. So the first thing you're gonna do when you get to your locker, from the time you go from your locker to get pick up point, I say all the kids spewing out of the school, all
What? Gotta get
Connected.
How much longer?
Yeah.
Until
What
I get
did
my
I miss?
phone.
What did I miss?
Yeah.
Oh, PewDiePie's done another
You see
stream.
what PewDiePie just said?
Yeah.
Let me stop you right there. I
Sure,
think there's
please.
technology for this, and I'm sure
It's called a hammer.
I'm sure enough that
Yeah.
it's like you have it on your phone, mumsy and dadsies. Your daughters and sons have this on their phone, so
Mumsy
you
and dadsies.
you can track their screen time. You can, I think maybe, and if this is not a thing, it should be a thing. Disconnect the phone. 9 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Between 9 a.m. and lunchtime.
It's gone.
It's just you can't get onto it because you've locked it out, Tim.
Yeah, but
You've scheduled it.
Yeah, look, this is all possible, but like you're talking about me upgrading my technique,
Yeah.
right? I don't want to be going in there.
You don't want to bloody
I don't want to be the one dragging my daughter, just as I suspected. She's in class. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, she's in her locker. I know exactly where her phone.
Audrey, I
It's 'cause
noticed
it's
you went
like-
to the toilet 7 times.
No, I just because then I'm tracking her phone. Then
Yeah,
then I know where her phone is at all times. Because what would you do if you were going to commit a crime, right?
If I was going to commit a crime.
Would you take your phone to the murder?
No, I probably wouldn't.
No, you'd leave it, and so that when you get caught
Mm.
in the end, because you inevitably do, because of all the DNA you've put all over the body,
Yeah.
you say, but I was at home, fast asleep in my bed. Look at my phone records, and they'll go, okay,
Yeah.
you're out,
Well,
you're done.
You're right, because bloke got busted last year with his cheating on his misso because he had his little Apple Watch on.
Yep.
And during the dirties, his heart rate went skyrocketed.
Okay, so she saw the
She's
address.
Like, oh my God. He's having
He's
a
having a
heart
heart attack. I better go save him. Where is he?
Bastard,
Find me phone.
bastard, you dirty dog.
Yeah.
You dirty dog.
Yeah.
But what about this? The fact that she's going to be seen as a blatant outsider, outcast.
But this is the same.
This is good for
fucking
art. This is what I
thing.
said to. This
So,
is what I said
like,
to
think
Cass.
of
This is good.
herd immunity, right? Herd phone. Yeah, sure. Herd phoning, right? Everybody around her in every direction has a phone.
Yeah.
Right? So if everyone's got one, does she really need one?
No, and you know what, Tim? If you're stuck inside and not looking up, you're not a stargazer, you're going to miss out on the meteors, aren't you?
Yeah, you are.
And what about you walking home?
Also, what about this? I'm going to the pools. All right, see ya. And then 4 hours later, you get home. Do you know what I mean? Do I really need to be fucking watching her the whole time? Does she really need to be in contact the whole time?
You got to make sure
You've
that
gotta be able to
she's
have
not
a ride.
not hanging out with rat bags.
Yeah.
And there's got to be
Monitoring and tracking. See the tech world you're throwing me down the hole of. When I got to go, so why were you crossing the road at the corner of Portugal?
Yeah, and you know what, Tim? That did piss me off.
Yeah.
When we were, because Mum didn't have
Spies everywhere.
well, that's exactly where I was getting at, man. Mum was just always she go, oh, so did you have a nice cigarette on the way home on Stanley Avenue?
Okay.
Or something like that?
And you're like, no.
No. And she go, well, my spies tell me that you did.
Okay.
So
Well,
they
your
didn't-
spies are lying to you.
They didn't have tracking apps and stuff, but they had the community
Yeah. Looking out.
looking out. I saw strange. I was at Chadston.
I saw
and
Mavis' daughter of son. So I
saw-
better call Mavis and give her the old
Do you know your
Dobberoo.
son was drunk at the park
was he?
most of the time? No, that's not bloody true.
No,
I didn't
it's not
start
bloody
heavily
true.
drinking until I met Cassie.
Yeah, right. Yep. Yeah, well, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
It really does. That puts the puzzle pieces together for me, anyway. Yeah, but speaking of drinking, do you wanna just-
let's get a beer. And this is why I started drinking in the first place.
in the
'Cause
daytime.
I was a one pot screamer. 2 beers I would throw up
What happened?
back in the day. Well, I met Cass, and then I was hanging out at her
Show you how to
house.
drink. No, you got to do this. What you got to do is get yourself a funnel. It's got to have a piece on it that goes far enough down your throat so that you don't have to actually swallow the alcohol. You just pour it straight down.
Yeah, and
Is
it's
that what
just
a tip
straight
for?
out your cock?
Like,
No, but my now father-in-law had because it was upstairs, downstairs, and Cassie had the upstairs, but also the bar was upstairs.
Ooh.
And he always had a stocked fridge of
Plethora.
of fridge rats,
Mm.
Vic bitters,
Oh, Vicos. Vic cans.
Vic cans.
Mm.
So he was like, have a beer, mate. I was like, all right.
All right.
And then
Do you really want to start that fire?
and then I just kept drinking his
We
beers.
didn't start the fire. It was always burning. Yeah.
Shotting them.
Shot in the mouth. You're to blame.
Cassie, your dad is insane.
Insane.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
But he gave me a lot of free beer, and then I sort of like
Great guy.
got my my
Tolerance.
tolerances up.
Maybe that's what's in VB.
The tolerance maker.
Yeah.
Because you
VB,
got
the tolerance maker.
you got to like.
It's good because it's good branding.
It takes so many Vic bitters to get into the taste of it. Like you basically got to burn.
Get into the taste of it.
Shit, you got songs.
Diet Vic. I'm not making any backing tracks to any of these stuff. Are you gonna go get us a rivet? Because I settle for the basics of beers. If I go to Aldi's and I know I'm gonna get a $21 slab of dab, I'm gonna go for that over a $50 slab any day. I'm just stalling here while Jeremy's going into the fridge. Jeremy almost knocked himself out. The kitchen cupboard. Yeah, the last. Yes, I always worry about the kitchen cupboards being. You know, there's a cupboard that's on the angle. So if I'm putting stuff away from the dishwasher and I stand up, I could cover a head full.
My top cupboards. This is kitchen talk. Right on that, like you're saying, it's right temple because I'm quite tall.
Yeah.
And if I stand up like that, boom, I can knock myself out.
Yeah, you could. Do yourself an absolute mischief.
Speaking of doing yourself a mischief, on the way here this morning, this is not a funny story.
Funny thing happened to me on the...
Well, I was just about to be Batman again, basically Batman, but
Yeah.
I couldn't get there first. That's happened a few times now.
All right.
Everyone-
Couldn't or wouldn't?
I couldn't. I would be putting myself in danger
Yeah.
to run across to help this guy.
Batman.
I
Isn't that what Batman's whole thing is? Putting himself in danger to make other people safer?
yeah, but you don't need two ambos. We only
Okay.
need one ambulance at this stage, okay?
There's only one stretcher in an ambulance.
Yeah, and the old blokes had basically Batmaned themselves over there. Because it happened closer to his car than it happened to my car.
Right, so he's got hero preference.
Yes.
Hero right of way.
And he was wearing fluoro. So he's allowed to duck in wherever he wants. And
Okay.
take
Did he have
control.
any witches' hats?
No, but he was directing the traffic away from the guy lying in the middle of the road. So what happened was this poor bastard I'm watching it. I'm turning right. He's walking across the pedestrian, like across this road in between us.
Yeah.
Watching across. And he gave a bit of a twitch.
Right.
And I didn't think too much of it. And then he's walking across the road midway through the road, and this poor bastard just started seizing, and then fell straight forward. Boom!
Ouch.
Cracks his head.
Eee.
Dudes are running up.
Okay, so
Traffic's
people were there
going
straight away.
Straight away. But they couldn't move him. Like he was rigid. This bloke.
Okay.
Rigid. And so they couldn't even drag him off the road. It was like we shouldn't really. He could have hit his head. He shouldn't really tell. What do you do? What
do you do?
On the fucking hot road and the cars.
Yeah, it's 32 degrees out there.
Yeah, so it was rough. It was rough.
But sorted.
I did. Because I had to go to the servo to pump my tyre up, and so I can still see what's going on.
Okay, so you're still watching.
I'm
from
still
a
watching,
distance.
and I'm like,
You're pumping the tyres up on the Batmobile before you do the big burnout.
but I was still.
I'm going to need some air. Is that the first thing you thought of? Geez, I'm going to need some air in these tyres. I better get over to the BP over there.
That's the best way to help.
Okay.
So I couldn't. I was just edging like, do it, Jez, for the podcast at least.
What are we going to do though?
I don't know. I was going to run over there, and is everything all right, fellas?
Yep. Oh, okay, good.
Did
Okay.
you call the ambulance?
Yes. Oh, good.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
okay,
All
good.
right.
Yeah.
I could wave off traffic, but I don't want to be standing on the bloody road. I don't want to get hit.
It's very dangerous.
It is. But always have a traffic cone, I guess.
Oh, is that the lesson?
I think so.
Okay. Captain Traffic Cone is what you could be. The salamander. You get your get your safety salamander suit on. Get your witches hats. Get your little
Flare.
ray flares. They're like, oh, there's a good sale over there. There's a good sale going on. Yes, that would have attract a lot of attention. But so, did you get enough air in your tires?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
Apparently, I've got a little bit of a slow leak.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, about 20 psi per day.
Yeah, at about 1:20 a.m. and then about 2:40 a.m.
Yeah,
Just
it's
a little leak.
now.
Yeah, so that's basically Batman.
Wanting to help.
Yeah. But knowing when to back down and let Catwoman have a go or Robin.
Because I told you,
crack at it.
I told you that one at the chicken shop. It's been happening all around me.
What's happening?
Well, accidents.
What happened at the chicken shop?
I was waiting for the chicken.
Yeah.
And slammo, bang, crash, boom.
What's slammo, bang, crash,
car. So it's supposed to be 40 kilometers an hour down that stretch, and the impact was it sounded more of a 70 kilometers an hour.
Oh yeah.
And I was putting my order in.
Yep.
And bash, crash, sound effect right
Yep.
here.
Yep.
No, don't. And I jump into action man, right?
You're into it.
I had my phone out. I was running over like recording live. I was going to get into it. I was going to get.
And then
into
where's
it
the footage?
Batwoman. She was
already there.
She was in front of me. She was dining outside dining.
Yeah.
And she jumped up
and elbowed you in the face while
So
she's
quick-
putting
so
she's putting a cowl on. Her elbow action knocked you out, and then when you woke up, I was at the petrol station putting air in my
She
tires.
jumped into action so quickly. I was a bit pissed off.
Okay. I'm sure that happens a lot.
All I wanted to get
throughout
into
the
it.
heroes, you know. Me bloody chance.
Oh, and the other one I didn't even talk about. This one in bloody Dalesford.
Wait, back up just for a minute. Dead, injured.
Old. No, the dudes in the cars.
Yeah.
Nah, fine.
Just a pain.
But mashed their cars, and he was turned around. This guy and backwards. I don't know how he's.
Okay,
I don't know how he did it.
it's quite a ride.
Quite a ride.
Then
Dalesford.
Yep.
We're at that shitty fucking hut we were at.
Yeah.
About an hour into it, we hear.
Okay. Oh no.
Run outside. I didn't actually hear the but I saw him running, but I immediately
Saw Doggo running.
sort of running off. So he was a big boy, but he took this plastic cover off this bloody car.
Yeah.
But I run out there shirtless,
Yeah.
drunk
Naturally.
probably.
So
And
Digby's chicken Caesar.
The first thing I said was,
In a city gripped by fear and greed, on streets greased with blood and tears, who is left to look out for the little guy and see if he's got any money on him? Yes, it's the surprising adventures of me, Sir Digby Chicken Caesar.
"Was that a human? Was that a human?"
Okay.
I was like, no. This dog came out.
Oh god, because I thought it was like a wolf man. That's the description. I saw him running off. I saw the dog running off. I thought it was a wolf man.
It was just, man, everywhere, all around. People
Okay,
like-
another crash. What happened there? The dog just came out.
Dog ran off. Then Cass came out 'cause she had to get our doggos inside because they were going crazy. And the woman that was walking the dog was like, "Yeah, oh, it's all right. No, never mind."
Okay.
She's like, "No, but you fucking let your dog off lead, and it's run across the road because it hurt our dogs. That's what it was. It ran off from her.
Yeah, it's your fault.
It was our fault. It just all came back to me.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes stories change in your head, Tim.
Yeah, as you're telling them. Yeah, to suit the situation, that is. Yeah. So you're surrounded by... So what's that? Is that 2 car accidents or is that 3?
Oh, dude, like,
3 road-related incidents.
Yeah.
It happens in 3s. You're clear now.
yeah, I'm clear.
I think you're clear.
Well, you know the other one, the one from months ago, where this woman got pinned by a car in the parking lot,
No.
and
You go through these podcasts going, Well, nothing really happened. We got nothing to talk about. You got all these.
I've still got
floors.
Dale's stories.
Okay.
Like I've got fucking. It's all up here, mate. All the notes are up here.
Oh,
but I'm
still
sure I've done this one.
What? The pin. She's pinned.
She's pinned. We park. We pull up to. We're going to Spotlight, and
Okay, it's coming back to me.
I hear smash, boom, and I'm already mid bolt.
You're pinning.
I was first one on scene.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's right. You
Followed
did
by
tell
Cassie
us,
Lee, and then no one was going near her because
of the maskos,
the mask,
and
the
COVIDs.
COVIDs, and Cassie and I were like, "Fuck that!"
Yeah.
Dive in.
Yeah. Get in.
And then the cops
Start.
cops never say thank you.
Did you go straight to the mouth to mouth, even though she was still screaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm gonna get my lips around you.
Yeah. I've got to breathe.
There's some fresh air.
Yeah.
Your
Give
breath
us some air. Give us some air. Yeah. Give me some fucking air.
So, yeah, not a word of thanks from the coppers when they rock up.
Nothing.
They never say thank you. Oh, thanks for taking
You
care
know
of
who
this,
does
Chester.
thank you? Channel 7 News. You need them on board.
Yeah, that's right.
You need to call
And they said, do you consider yourself to be a hero, sir?
and then you got to say yes, and that's how they run the story.
Yeah.
If you say no, they don't run it.
No, they always go, no, I was just doing the right thing. I'm
was
not
just-
a hero.
Look, I'm still kind of freaking out a bit. I hope she's all right.
Because you know what they do? It's always so laboured when it goes to air because the reporter goes up to Jono. Jono, what did you see? Tell me exactly what you saw. Saw this guy, blah, 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 yada,
Yeah.
yada. And so
Yeah.
she goes, do you reckon you could tell that again? Yeah,
Okay.
all right. Tell it again. And then we'll get cutaways.
Okay.
So
Do you reckon you could do it from this angle, looking straight ahead?
Do you
Yeah.
think you'd take your shirt off?
Yeah. Do you think you could do it another
Pull
40
your pants
times?
down a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just to look a little bit more distressed.
And make sure you don't swear.
Oh, fuck. That's yeah. Or say
So I seen him running across the road.
and sex. Oh, I sword. Sorry, I was
I
trying
thought-
to come up with it.
I thought you were going to say cunt.
Yeah, okay, I was.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, so there's a lot of there's stories to be told. Everything's happening all
Well,
around.
fucking
us.
tell them.
I'm trying, Tim.
We're bored to death.
You keep
We're
interrupting.
bored. We're bloody bored to death.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, and you know, what have we got? What have we got to live for? It's like the least we can wish for is to be pinned between a car right now. Yeah,
Well, you get some of that sweet.
Maybe she's doing it right. So right.
I just want one of those. You know when you watch Bondi Rescue. Yeah. And you get your arm dislocated or whatever. They give you that green whistle.
Ooh, to suck on.
You suck on the green whistle.
Where can we score some of those? Is that why everyone had whistles at raves?
Yeah, is that why?
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah. You know, you've got to always have one of them on board.
Yeah, can you get them in your Medipacks, your standardised Medipack?
Not standard. You know, Bruiser, your dad,
Yeah.
my dad too.
Yeah.
Chronically or critically
Yes.
allergic to rolled oats.
Rolled ice.
Hard,
Wow.
hard to say.
Hard to see. Hard to
Rolled
swallow.
oats
Yeah, his neck swells up, that's why.
and bee stings.
Yep.
Never seen an EpiPen in that house ever, not once.
No, not at all.
Where's the EpiPen?
Don't know, not at all.
Because I'm not going to be the guy that does the bloody MASH episode where Radar
I
has to
thought you were going
cut,
to go to Pulp Fiction where, what's his name?
stabs the chick in the heart.
Stabs the chicken.
No, the MASH episode where they're out in the road and he has
They
to
gotta
do
put the pen.
He has to do a throat surgery because he's
A tracheotomy.
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 So he gets a big pen
Big pen.
and a little bit of a scalpel
Gets it.
there.
Yeah. Okay. That's a little bit. Dun, dun, dun. The credits roll right there. Wow. You know, high incidence of spy activity is in the radars of our military. So like the radar character, he knew everything. He was talking to everybody, and you said
Oh right, yes.
you wanted to re-edit
My
MASH,
fan fiction.
fan fiction where radar is a spy
Yeah, well, it's called Under the Radar.
under the radar.
Yeah, and Radar,
With sexy results.
Radar O'Reilly.
Yep.
He knows when everything's going to happen.
before
He's
it
got
happens.
all the information.
Yeah, he's in connection
and
with
he's
all
always
dudes.
on the radio with
Yeah.
those bloody guys.
Yeah.
Now, he also had a teddy bear that he would get paranoid about. He'd get quite angry and hot under the collar if you ever
Fucked with it.
fucked with it. And I reckon that's where his secret device for contacting the Communist Party. See, he's a communist.
He's got the communication radar device in
the
teddy bear.
Yes.
I love
yes,
it.
Yes. And so he carries that around with him
Yep.
the whole time. But he's basically been mind control. What do you call it? MK Ultra.
MK Ultra.
He doesn't really know what he's doing all the time. That's why he
So
acts
that's
so
why he acts-
innocent
yeah.
and blah, blah, blah. But then...
And the incident is where they were mind controlling him, is where they cut his hand off, and that's why his
That's right.
hand's a bit of a claw.
Yeah, if you notice.
If you-
if you notice.
The actor has a claw hand.
Yeah.
They hit
he's-
it.
Yeah, that's why he's always holding a...
Clipboard.
Yeah. Can
Right,
play
with that
drums, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
With that little...
Great drummer.
You know, they should do a band with him and the dude from Def Leppard.
Oh, yeah.
The one-armed drummer and Radar the claw drummer. Is Radar still alive?
I don't know. Craw drummer. I was stuck on that. I'm just stuck on that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know once I start talking about MASH, it's bloody time to go home.
Is it? To watch
Almost.
MASH?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You
I
need
haven't.
to-
I haven't. I
you
haven't
need your
watched. I haven't watched.
fix-ins.
No, I haven't. I can't. All the fix-ins. Oh, I didn't realize there are going to be so many fix-ins. Yeah, it's I haven't been watching shit all on free to wear. I just
No.
cannot handle it.
I don't do that either. You know
I'm-
what I've
I'm
been
a
watching?
YouTube boy.
I mostly been watching people making models, dioramas.
Okay.
And, you know, like it's you take the Valencia air spray and spray it lightly over the rocks.
Oh, I did come over here and you had a
Get a
picture-
dry brush and get white Valencia and scrape majority of the paint off,
Always
making a
remembering
2-inch hole.
left strokes
Put in
only.
the Nort bushery provided to you from our sponsors. And insert the thing into the hole.
So a lot of arts and crafts.
It is. And you know what? Oh, it's good sleeping. It's good sleeping vids. Good sleeping vids.
All right, I've been doing the same. I've been watching this bloke Marty T.
Okay.
Excuse me, on the YouTubes, and he's this Kiwi bloke. He's got a farm, and people call him up and go, "Oh, I've got this bulldozer broke down
Yep.
in the forest like 20 years ago.
Okay.
Do you want it?" And he goes, "Yeah," because they've seen his show, you know.
Okay.
And he'll go out there with his bag of tricks.
Get it going.
No shit. Like bulldozers, road graders,
All of it.
old tractors, 70-year-old tractor.
Wait, he brings
hadn't-
it back to life.
I'm telling you.
I'm going to be
He
watching
goes,
this.
so I'll just check if it's got oil. And he goes through it, and it's mind-numbing.
Yeah.
25 minutes just to,
Oh,
you
no,
know.
I can handle that.
It's fucking unreal. And so he's filled up his whole like farm with these one-off kind of cool machines that he goes, right, that tractor's just for me wood chopping. So
Okay.
he got a wood chopper on the back of it. This one carries me my wood grader. This
Okay.
one, you know, like
Okay. So some of them just pull, some of them
some
push.
some of them scrape, some of them dump.
Okay.
It's unreal. Marty T on YouTube.
All right. Well, that's a good tip. It's
Will he fix it? Will it start? I don't know.
snooze review because it sounds like you're not sleeping through that. So it's got a knock value of
It's
10 or
If I
0?
stay awake the whole time, it's a snooze review of 0.
Okay. I always thought it was 10.
I can never remember.
Okay.
I do actually have a snooze review, and I don't often give out tips because I'm not a fucking billboard for Netflix.
Okay. All right. But
Because I'm not getting paid. But bloody watch that. What was he called? The Yorkshire Ripper.
okay.
Ooh, that guy was straight from hell.
He's ripping.
He was a bad boy.
Yeah. Okay.
I've come to think.
Yorkshire Ripper.
And they could not catch this dude,
Okay.
right? Because you're talking about, I think it's the 70s.
Sure.
And the paperwork, okay, so, you know, things like this. They get a tyre print. 5 million cars they checked.
Oh.
Okay. there was a $5 note,
Yep.
pound note or whatever, that was somehow involved.
Yeah.
They checked over, a million bank. They're just checking money. They said
All
they
right.
did a hotline, so you call in, right? And it's not a computer system. You got to imagine. This thing has
the
been
people
going.
that- yeah,
This
they're
thing's
ringing.
been 5 years. This case is going on for, and tip after tip after tip. So they've got this massive carousel in the middle with punch cards. So you get a lead. Every lead has to be typed up. Even if it's, I think it's my wife did it. I think my husband did it. I think all of them. And then the paperwork it was insane. It was insane. They had to. The structural engineers came in and said, "There's too much paper on this floor. It is going to collapse the floor."
You're kidding me.
They had to put steel beams below
To hold the paper.
floor. It was just
The printing
reams
costs.
and reams and reams.
But no leads. No real answers.
Well, right at the end, if you want a spoiler,
Yeah, sure. Spoil it.
they get him.
Oh, good.
They get him. But this one copper, who was a good copper, who was doing
Was doing it.
he had like, 50,000 leads to go
To
and
follow up.
chase up, and interviews and re-interviews, and it
Oh,
turns
the
out
emails.
he did interview this guy who
Yes.
had done it years ago, like a year into the murders,
Right.
And he even wrote, "This guy's sus, something not right about him. Don't know what it is.
He was on it.
It doesn't check out. Something's off about this guy, but." You've got to go and do another 50,000 of them.
So, yeah. Okay.
So
So you'd want to be one of the first they check out. Because, there's 50,000.
and then you just
caveat.
get lost in the paperwork.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I could not imagine.
It must be frustrating. He's in here somewhere. And it's in the paperwork somewhere.
Yeah.
He's in here. I know he's in here.
And then what if the floor did collapse, and then all those papers got
Oh, muddled up.
muddled up?
Yeah, you know what it'd be? It'd be like Mulholland Drive, that movie.
Yeah.
I think that's what he did with that script. He threw the Mulholland Drive script up in the air, pieced it all together and made that movie.
Passed it all together and made a
All
movie.
together.
It was barely a movie.
It was. Because of the script was so random.
Yes. Plus all the masturbating.
Plus all the messed up. Was that you? Or
Well, both of us. She was and I was.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't there.
No, you weren't.
So, all right. Yeah,
Wow.
good.
Did we do it?
I think we did
I
it.
reckon that's one of our best episodes.
No, don't be like
100%.
that. Don't be like that. Don't ever get like that. The best is yet to come. You know how it goes.
Don't steal other people's
Material.
slogans.
In order to,
The best is going to be coming soon.
the best a man can get.
Okay, Gillette, sweet.
Is it? Is that Gillette? Okay. The best is yet to come.
No,
That's
we-
Trumpo.
Yeah, we just did that one.
Did we?
Yeah.
Let's
Let's figure it out tomorrow.
Okay. All right. No worries. Bye then.
Yeah, thanks for listening. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Tim Jago. Goodbye.
For now.
I'll say with you.
They hop, they duck, they climb. They go through two at a time.
Jump the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Leap over the turnstile.
Hop over the turnstile. I had to take you. It's like a ninja. Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile. I definitely jumped the turnstile.
Jumping.
The turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again.
Whenever I believe I don't have to do it, but I do it, I get away with it.
And there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some Ferris in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times.
Jumping.
Turnstile instead of just paying the $2.25.
And I do the technique. I pull the turnstile back. Like that. Boom, boom. My upper body will not move. Just my leg.
Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.